Massive Shiba Inu and Bone news in this video, and we are starting to see people really buy into Bone. This could be the last opportunity to get it in at a reasonable price, as well as Shiba Inu bucking the trend of the cryptocurrency market. And why? Well, we're going to take a look at everything going on, and equally, what is the bullish price prediction of $1. You know we like a dollar in a YouTube video coming up, but what is it all about? We'll take a look at all that in this video. So be sure to keep up to date by subscribing to this channel and keep up to date with everything going on in the broader cryptocurrency market, as well as Shiba Inu, Shibarium, and every other news going on. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. Currently, the global market still hovering around that 1.09 trillion. If we just click refresh, we can see there just down on the day 0.4%. 23,908 on Bitcoin is trying to break out. The bulls are trying their hardest to push us back to 25k. We did think we were going to get it earlier this afternoon, however, did get rejected. Though ETH looking pretty solid there at 1649. Now, as we come down the list, you can see Shiba Inu here, 13th highest ranked cryptocurrency, outperforming Bitcoin by 2.5%. Volume $431 million, up nearly 60% on the day. Market cap 7.2 billion, 1.38% up. Now, pretty solid performance from Shib today as we get another day nearer to the launch of Shibarium. Now, the crazy one is Bone, up 10% on the day, $2.03. Now, you can see Bone rocking its way up to nearly a $500 million market cap with nearly $19.2 million in volume. So the ecosystem of Shiba Inu is feeling pretty good right now. Now, we eagerly anticipate the launch of Shibarium, and I guess the two key points that I always want to bring you back to: when we see Shibarium launch, Bone will become the gas fee. It will become a token that becomes deflationary, as well as Shiba Inu. Both things will be burnt on transactional movement on Shibarium, that layer 2 solution. So when we look at circulating supply of Bone at 229.9 million, then we'll start to see that come down. Obviously, at the minute it is not deflationary. The minute that becomes the gas token of Shibarium, Bone will come down in supply. Likewise, Shiba Inu will have an automatic burn setup. Now, it's going to be completely governed by volume that sits on there, but realistically, we are going to see it come out. We also, and people are not talking about this, and I do think it's important to talk about, we are going to get validators exactly the same as Lunar Classic. Now, the last time I checked, it was going to be roughly $14,000 to open up a validator on Shiba Inu. So again, the circulating supply will come down. People will stake their Bone, they will stake their Shiba Inu, and ultimately the supply on both will come down. And again, that's another point. The less tokens in circulation, ultimately the better the price. Now, we could see this happen overnight on the launch of Shibarium. It may take a little bit longer as validators are vetted and then put onto the network. Now, what are people saying, particularly when it comes to Shiba Inu? It says Shiba Inu's price prediction: the bullish setup suggests a 30% rally is on the cards. Now, I've talked about this on my live streams, 4 p.m. Eastern, every single day, that Shiba Inu is one of those that just out of nowhere will pump 20%, pump 30%. And this is exactly what it's talking about. This setup, this bullish setup, goes back a number of years, but certainly people believe we are on the cusp of seeing another big Shiba Inu movement. Now, it says Shiba Inu's price managed to rise on the macro scale to trade around the 1300s, which we have actually maintained that now for quite a few days. It says the meme token seems to be forming a hidden bullish divergence with the relative strength index. If Shib fails to breach the immediate resistance and slips below the critical support of 1182, the bullish thesis would be invalidated. Now, that doesn't look anywhere possible. If we take a look at this, 1182 is here. You can see this on the map just at the bottom of where that little box is. I'm going to tell you exactly what that is just in a minute. It doesn't look like we're going to follow there. You can see that that ascending triangle that we have as Shiba Inu continues to push up. Now, let me just context this block here. We've got $66.6 trillion, trillion tokens in volume for Shiba Inu across a 22-day period. So pretty crazy when you think about that volume. So is this realistically going down to 11.8? I don't think so. I think we're going to see a push up now. It is all going to be about timing, both for Shibarium layer 2 and equally the wider cryptocurrency market. Now, we get both of those in line. This is where this bullish setup really comes to fruition. So it says here, however, this pullback was actually forming a bullish setup which was not apparent until they completely formed. So this is going back to the last bull run. You can see here, look, back when we had an 84% drop from that all-time high back down to where we traded 401472 to its current trading price. The pullback was actually forming a bullish setup, which was not apparent until it was completely formed. The repetition of high lows on the Shiba Inu price chart and the lower lows noted on the relative strength index highlighted the formation of a hidden bullish divergence. Such setup only take place after some pullbacks on consolidation. The bullish divergence here suggests that Shiba Inu price still has some upside momentum left to it. This would indicate that Shib could be charting more gains before another outbreak is noted, which would still be a sign of profit taking and not dedicated selling. If the price uptrend which Shib sets from that 797 up to the 1300 continues down the line, the altcoin may be in for a considerable rally if buyers support the narrative and immediate resistance 1395 is flipped. We could even head on up at 30% to the 1695 range. Now, again, this is kind of where I have got my top end charts here. We can see we tested a couple of these lines, broke back through it. We are on this ascending triangle. We could break through these two key support levels. And like I said about 3 days ago, head on up to tone test the 17s. Again, things have to align. Shibarium has to come out. Bone has to absolutely fly. People have to transact on the network. It's incredibly important if you want to see Shib really start to move. We support validators. You stake your tokens. We have brilliant validators that launch in the space. I know a number of people are looking to do that. And then we could see some aggressive price movement both on Shibarium, for Bone, and Shiba Inu. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of all of that? Do you think, again, it's just a bit of nonsense? When do you honestly think Shibarium is going to be launched? I, for one, can't wait. Hopefully your Bone bags are packed, your Shiba Inu bags are packed. Get ready, because it's about to get pretty interesting over the course of the next couple of weeks. As ever, thank you so much. If you want to check out some of the links in the description, head on over to Mexi, get yourself some cheaper trading fees, as well as some bonuses for signing up and depositing. With that link, it's totally free to do so. And again, you might save yourself some money on those trading fees. But as ever, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.